All right, guys, jumping straight into it. I want to give y'all an introductory rundown of everything that I'm going to be talking about in the next couple of days as far as my speculation about what the future content for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot will be. A lot of y'all saw the trailer from yesterday. That trailer is the introduction to this next series of videos of discussions. I believe that we could possibly get an expansion to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot rather than like just a downloadable episode or a downloadable DLC like History of Trunks kind of thing. The reason why I think that is because it's labeled DLC Extra, and this was left off. Toa and Mira said they'll be back. Okay, if you're looking at the timeline of things, Toa and Mira come into Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's timeline whenever Mira is just a little slime ball. And this puts Dragon Ball Z Kakarot after Xenoverse 1. Because at the end of Xenoverse 1, remember, Toa and Mira, Mira's sitting there in a little glob form. Okay, that happens at the end of Xenoverse 1, and that's when we first meet them in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Okay, so if they are tying it in that way, like that's purposely done, guys. That's purposely done. What happened next in Xenoverse 2? We saw them starting to recruit the movie villains. Okay, in Xenoverse 1, they just went with the regular storyline. Xenoverse 2, they went with the storyline, but they incorporated more movie villains. And that's what I think that they're going to bring to the table. I remember a live stream that me and Kenzaru did, and we talked about this idea as well. That it could be possible, you know, that they do movie villains and they use Toa and Mira to bring them into the game. This fixes a lot of issues or a lot of problems as far as having to go back in time or use the time machine. Remember, we talked about that. And it also fits the issue of having Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. How powerful they are. Toa and Mira could just make the enemies more powerful. They have that ability. We fight powered up enemies like that in Xenoverse 2 with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, so it can very easily be possible here as well. Along with this expansion, these are and these I'm going to be breaking these down into smaller videos, but I want to give you a big rundown on what you have to look forward to. So the Toa and Mira storyline, that fits perfectly. Them bringing in the movie villains, this will make a lot of people happy because you'll have guys like Slug, Cooler, Broly, and stronger enemies to fight other than who's in the game right now. But you'll also I would also like to see the expansion bring in clothing customization. A lot of people want it. It isn't that I didn't care for clothing customization. I just would have rather have had more actual content to play in the game. That, to me, that's more important. You know what I'm saying? Than just clothing customization. I did a poll today on the community board on the channel. You can go in there and vote on it. But it asked, what would you rather have? And it was out of clothing customization or playable support characters. And a lot of people, the majority right now, are choosing clothing customization. And it blows my mind, guys, because think about this. If you were able to have clothing customization and nothing to do with it, like, what are you gonna do? Okay, you can change their clothes, but you still are doing the same things over and over. Whereas if you get support characters playable, they're gonna have to do some sort of sub quest or something of that nature in order to give them something to do. You get what I'm saying? So by getting the support characters playable, you're getting more content for the game. You see what I'm saying? And so, like I said, but I definitely would like to see clothing customization in the expansion. There's no reason at this point why you can't change clothes. I understood why you couldn't before, because they wanted it to be true to the story. Goku wasn't wearing his Yard Dread outfit fighting Frieza. But now that we've completed the story, I feel like they can open that up to us. The outfits are already in the game. They're already in the code. I mean, they just have to create a way for us to tap into that code via a closet or something. You know, they put something in the game to allow you to change your outfits and uniforms. I think that would be super duper duper dope. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that I would like to see in the expansion is an improved training system. A lot of people, the game allows you to get, I mean, guys, there is really no limit to how strong you can get in this game. And I feel like they should implement some form of training that will allow you to get stronger. So if you want to go around and kill animals and eat to get stronger, that's all well and fine. But I really, truly would love it if the time that I spent fighting random enemies and stuff like that actually got me stronger. I could go to something and train. Like I wish they would have done it with the gravity machine. That was a perfect opportunity. Hey, put the hyperbolic time chamber in the game. And like we said in previous videos about that, create some form of currency that you can get in the game that you can use to gain access to it to improve your abilities. That would be crazy dope, man. Picture that. That would give people a reason to go around and fight random NPCs, because they could drop these keys or these items that you need in order to use the time chamber. Or you can make it to where the item that you can get to use the time chamber over and over comes from the Dragon Balls. Which brings me to the next thing I would like to see in the expansion. I would like to see more wishes from the Dragon Ball. Okay. What wishes would I want, DM? Hey, I mean, if we're gonna be making meals to get stronger, you know, maybe add some meals in there. You know what I'm saying? I know they have some special items, but they don't have the full recipe for like the 5-star meals and stuff like that. Better yet, add some more meals to the game. Okay. You can put some wishes, make some of the wishes to make some of the support characters playable. You get what I'm saying? Put some wishes in there that can make your character stronger, because people actually do wish for more strength. People wish for immortality. People wish for various things. Add some more wishes. By the way, in the comment section down below, let me know what would be some cool wishes that they could add to the game that would have you interested in going around finding the Dragon Balls and things like that. Another thing, you have unused planets. Hey, this expansion, guess what? You can go to King Kai's planet and train. Okay, so now we have different training locations. You could train on Earth with the people in your party, get a certain level. You could train in the hyperbolic time chamber, but you have to have a particular item to do that. Okay, that would give you a bigger boost, but that item is harder to find. The rarer the training location, the harder the item is to get and obtain, but the bigger the boost to your training stats. I love that idea. Okay, that video breakdown, guys, is going to be freaking awesome. Definitely want to subscribe to the channel for that. Okay, so you could train on Earth with the people in your party. You could train in hyperbolic time chamber. You could train on King Kai's planet. Beerus and Whis planet is in the game. You could train on that. Okay, so you have different locations that will provide you different boosts, but you also have different requirements. For example, if you're training on Beerus and Whis' planet, hey, have a level. Right now, we only have level 4 recipes. We don't have anything level 5 as far as food items and recipes. So make it a level 5 item, food item or something, or make it that you have to have a certain recipe to bring to them that they would allow you to train, because that's literally what Goku and Vegeta do. They bring Beerus and Whis food. Okay, I don't want to get too much into that because I'm gonna do a breakdown video on that. Okay, so right now we got clothing customization. We have more wishes with the Dragon Balls. That's something that they can do in the expansion, making some of the off-world locations more usable, which King Kai's planet could be used for training, Elder Kai's planet could be used for training, and then Planet Namek, do something with Planet Namek. Hey, why not even add the Dragon Balls, the Namekian Dragon Balls, which gives you a different tier of wishes, but instead of just having them pop up all willy-nilly, give us something to fight in order to obtain a Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? Or something to that effect. Make it a challenge, or make the time longer before you can get them. You see? But give us bigger wishes, because technically the Namekian dragon is stronger than the Earth dragon, so he can grant more things. Okay, fix the Super Saiyan aura. A lot of people are really antsy about this. Fix it. There's no reason why it should be blue. Super Saiyan charge aura should be golden. Okay, and another thing, I'm not gonna say lastly, because I mean ideas are popping in my head left and right, but another interesting concept that I think would be really cool at this point is if you're gonna bring Toa and Mira back in this expansion, in this perceived speculated expansion. Remember that our characters from Xenoverse came over too, right? How dope would it be to have your created character from Xenoverse being put in Kakarot? They did it before. They've had cross saves before, and they're gonna do it with Dragon Ball Breakers as well. Why not have that done with Kakarot? That way I can bring my character, because here's the thing, I play Xenoverse. I hadn't played it in a while, but the thing that I didn't like about Xenoverse, and the thing that a lot of people, the Xenoverse community, were hating on Kakarot about, was because Kakarot was kind of what Xenoverse was supposed to be. You were supposed to be able to fly around these big maps and things like that. Didn't happen. How cool would it be that your character in Xenoverse 2 gets to be ported over into Kakarot to help you fight with Toa and Mira and stuff like that? I think that's crazy dope. And on top of that, they get a skill tree and you can still customize their attacks as well. And train them to make them stronger. I think that would be crazy cool, man. Like, who wouldn't like that storyline? Because then that breaks up the monotony of, oh, it's just Goku and Vegeta all the time and da-da-da-da. Like, think about that. You would still have missions with Goku and Vegeta, but imagine being able to play in Kakarot with your DLC character. I mean, with your Xenoverse 2 character. I think that would be really, really cool, guys. I'm having loads of ideas that they could do with an expansion. These are, to me, the core things that would make it good. Because at the end of the day, if they do a Toa and Mira thing, you'll have more villainous enemies to fight and the end game will last longer. Okay, because you have tougher enemies. And guys, the way that they're doing things now, they're gonna make them tougher. Okay, they have a new producer on staff for a reason. If they weren't doing more content, Ryosuke Hara is working on Dragon Ball The Breakers, but they would not have gotten a new producer if they're not going to be doing anything else for Kakarot. So let's see what he does. Let's see what he brings to the table. Maybe he'll listen to people like me and give the game what it truly needs. This would be dope. Expansion 2022, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below, and subscribe to the channel, guys, because I'm going to be going through each of these particular things and breaking them down individually, okay, in a deeper discussion video. Y'all know how we do. So y'all have the best day that you can. Till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.